channel. We're here in Indianapolis at McDonald's, hoping they didn't screw our order up. The guy asked me what I wanted in my pumpkin spice latte, and I thought, I want pumpkin spice latte in my pumpkin spice latte. Oh, I gotta get my coupon going here. Okay, now I got the coupon here. I don't know why it's jumping around here. There you go. 10.77 or 10.77.
Why did that take $1?
Okay, there you go. It's a meal. Is this it? Hello? For you, Katie?
We got you a large coffee. I don't know if you're drinking.
A cider. Is this a coffee or a pumpkin spice latte? Is this a pumpkin spice latte? Oh God. I'm sorry, the guy that took our order, he was just like, yeah, this is supposed to be a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, can we get a pumpkin spice latte? We'll pay the difference.
It's supposed to be like, well, it's free. It's a free drink anyway, so it doesn't matter, right?
I was gonna say, he gave you a free coffee, so I mean,
Yeah, I had the app for the free drink McCafe anyway, so.
I was gonna say, so it's gonna end up being the exact same thing.
Yeah, exactly. But that's fine. Thank you. I think he had.
Black coffee or what?
Do you want that free as well?
Sure. Yes.
Put it in the trash.
Thank you.
Ask for cider ranch for me. Please.
Maybe my car's too loud.
Nobody kept saying, do you want any in your pumpkin spice latte? So he clearly knew you wanted that.
Yeah. Sorry. Maybe my car's too loud. It's hard to understand, maybe. But he said, what do you want inside your pumpkin spice latte? And I'm like, or your pumpkin. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what he said, pumpkin.
Yeah, what do you want inside your pumpkin?
Probably the food.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the food.
Cider ranch, please.
Yeah, cider ranch.
Your food's here, my food's here.
Thank you.
This is the weirdest looking hash brown ever.
Just Jesus.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna have a caffeine attack here with all this coffee. That's a black coffee. You gonna grab that? Put that in my
Yeah. It looks weird. It's from yesterday.
There's no oil. Take a bite out of that.
Yummy, yum, yum.
This is a really fun experience at McDonald's. I figured it was a new looking building. I thought it was really up to speed. Maybe it's like they're pulled open or something. Thank you very much. Maybe my car's too loud. He couldn't hear me. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much. Oh, okay. Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
All right. And we have our pumpkin spice latte.
Here,
All's right in the
here.
world.
You can put it right there. Thank you, building.
Oh, there's the GTR. Should I give him the wave?
Yeah.
You know what? Look at this thing. Look at these cars. Check out this bridge we're going under. Oops. Are we late? Cars and coffee?
Where's your things?
Look at these cars.
Listen, cars and coffee parking.
Cars and coffee? This way, thank you.
What time does it go till noon? Oh, there you go.
You have arrived at your destination. Route guidance is now finished.
One problem here is that my car's not clean. That's okay though. Jesus. Oh, they're coming in. Well, we are at Indy Motor Speedway here in Indianapolis. This is a huge Carson Coffee compared to what we have in Chicagoland. Alright, well, we're going to eat our McDonald's here. Keeps us in the best shape of our lives. That's how we maintain these bods. And we will be right back with some footage from this car. Here we're looking at a Nissan, what I believe to be a 240SX.
It is.
But that is a nasty looking setup there.
Yeah.
I don't know what size turbo that is, and I don't see the owner around here, but it's very, very clean.
There's
Shelby 240. I'll have to check that out.
So to speak.
Very, very clean. How many miles on this thing?
It's got 41,000 on it.
I always liked the C4s. I love it. You know, it's my youth. I remember these things coming out.
The
It
other
was
one
the
was
square
what?
tail lights, and people were ragging on them about that. But I always liked it. But then the C5 came out, and everybody was, you know, the LS motors and all that stuff. And it was like, so what is this, mincemeat? But I did sit in one. It was very hard to get into. I remember. You know what I like is the ZR1 wheels that are like 11 inches wide. Look at that hood, man. That thing goes on forever. And I guess this is a fitting place for this thing to be sitting.
Watch it, Deb. He's trying to. Yeah.
Indy 500. I saw an Indy 500 truck or something. It's Chevy truck. Is that something that I saw one last night when we were coming in?
Well, my Chrysler buddy has got a '96 Pace truck of Dodge. When the Dodge. When the
Oh yeah,
Chrysler
I remember
was-
that.
Yeah, he just bought one of those.
They look like a Kenworth. I remember when those came out. That was the whole deal with those trucks. Oh yeah, the good old Volvo 1800S. I think this is the high mileage champion of the world, is it not? Doesn't one of these have like 4 million miles on them? Guinness Book of World Records. Sharp looking car for also being super reliable. I can promise you we are not in Japan. But this is a Honda. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the hell it is, but that's pretty neat. Beat. A Honda Beat? Is that what time was? Not sure. Probably super fun to drive.
Car.
I like that Mustang. Duckbill spoiler. GTO. Here we have a BMW Z8. I believe it's what, a 400 horsepower, 5-liter V8. This car is super, super, super rare. Super rare. Super expensive. I don't know what these are going for these days. The interior on this thing. He's a Colts season ticket member. That's neat. I haven't seen one of these in 5 years. There's a Mach 1 with some deep dish 03 Cobra wheels. This thing looks pretty killer. What is this, Azure Blue? Looks good to me. It's a beautiful Terminator. Super clean. Yeah, that's probably how I would build mine if I had one. With deep dish FR500 wheels, smoke tail lights, Terminate. Very fitting. This is the bathroom at the Indy 500. This is Katie going in the bathroom. Let's see if this is the fastest pee of her life. Some cars leaving here. We are visiting this car here specifically for our friend James with Shocker Racing. You should check out his channel. He's got the Cayman, yellow Cayman. But this is the GT4. And That wing belongs in his car. He needs to get that wing. You hear me, James? Get that wing. But no, this is the ultimate driver's car from Porsche. They always say the 911, you know, has obviously been the long-standing halo car for, not the halo car, but the car you think about with Porsche. This Cayman, though, with the mid-engine, seems to be a much better driver according to everybody that talks about it. Everybody that's driven one. Now this is the pinnacle of Cayman performance with the GT4. So, yeah, James, I approve. It's a lot of money, but, well, I don't know. A 911 Turbo is probably in the used market comparable in price. So we're here at the Indy 500 racetrack, and we are at the very, very end of Cars and Coffee. Pretty cool venue. I definitely need to make it back down here for a race. Was it Memorial Day weekend? It's probably an epic experience, and I don't know why I haven't done it yet, to be honest. A gas station they have near the Speedway here. Oh, a Speedway. Racing capital of the world. Is that true? No other place on this planet is more into racing than Indianapolis. Now this says 19.4, but I can promise you we drove all the way from Chicago, and from the moment we left our house to the moment we arrived at the hotel, it was 20.5 miles per gallon, which is not really close to the 24 miles per gallon that Ford promises you on the window sticker. But I will say this car has been tuned, and it was never dyno tuned. It was tuned with a canned tune from Lund Racing, and it's probably a very safe tune, and it probably is, I wouldn't say rich, but it's not lean. So it's probably a reason why the gas mileage isn't as good as it probably could be. I remember when the car was stock, I actually did get, I could get 24, 25 miles per gallon out of it. It was really nice to it. But again, once you look at that gas pedal in this car, those fuel injectors open up, and it's say bye-bye to your gas mileage. And I know nobody's buying this car for gas mileage, but I figured I'd put it out there. He waved, and then he did last second, he just noticed I was next to him again. I don't think he's the racing type or in the racing mode to begin with. Alright, so we left Indianapolis. We are cruising down the road, and we came across a restaurant that's been seen on diners, drive-ins, and dives called Triple X. And supposedly this is America's first, what is it?
Drive-in. Indiana's first drive-in.
Indiana's first drive-in, but they don't have hamburgers, they have steak burgers.
First and oldest drive-in.
Both made of cow. Both taste pretty good no matter what. Well, they are both made of cow. By the way, I want to say this car is getting 21.7 miles per gallon, and I think we've been cruising about 80 miles an hour. So that's not too bad. I think if we slowed it down a little bit, we'd probably be getting more close to the the 24 miles per gallon that's been advertised on the data sheet. Again, I know nobody cares about gas mileage in a car like this, but I figure I'd give that information out there. Maybe someone's a prospective buyer and cares. I cared when I bought it. Nice to know how big the tank is and how far I could go. I think we're going to get this whole trip done in one tank on the way there and one tank on the way back. And that's kind of nice. It's not a bad thing. And these people behind us are taking pictures of us right now. I'm going to wave. Should I give it a little rev? Anyway, so embarrassing. Somebody over here just wants to have her steak burger. All right, we're at the XXX, but there's no parking. It's a one-way, so I have to do a loop around the block. I think, oh, that might be a spot. I think we're in Lafayette, Indiana. I could be wrong.
We are. College town. All these
okay. Lafayette. Now, is that, what, Purdue?
No. Tons of fraternities.
Oh, this must be the fraternity out there.
Yeah, fraternity row.
I'd rather be in the sorority part, but... Purdue is a, I think they're really good at engineering there. Engineering school. Boilermakers. Okay.
Right
Is there parking here?
I don't know.
That is the question.
Parking for XXX. Yeah, you can park here.
Can park here.
I don't know.
As long as this Volkswagen Bug doesn't open its yellow door into my
It
car.
would not.
Oh yeah, it's Purdue. All right, we're going in. We're going to give this a shot. All right, we are walking to the XXX. That's what it looks like. Pretty unique building. Swing in here. All right, we're going to see how this steak burger tastes. Okay, so this place is famous for its steak burger with peanut butter on it, so we're going to go with that one. Thank you. That's a little weird. Otherwise, it's a very good meal. Peanut butter does belong on a burger, I just learned. 34 years on this planet, I never knew. Put peanut butter on your burger. Alright, so that was a delicious meal.
Very good.
And
Chopped steak burgers.
it's time to get back in the car and head back to good old Illinois. Corvette and B9 Alpina Racing. For anybody watching the channel that happens to have a thing for Jeeps, my daily driver's a Jeeps. I like Jeep. This is a Jeep LJ, pretty rare. It's a LJ Rubicon, looks to be pretty clean too. This thing's longer than your basic Wrangler TJ. But yeah, really good shape, got the back windows out, looks good.